for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how
Welcome
long
back
you've been
to
gone.
the Dakota
a place
Bank
where the
broadcast
smells of
booth.
home
Dakota
cooking
Bank,
are still in the
here
air, where
for
a simple
you.
wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's
Welcome
important
back to
in
the
life.
Dakota Bank
Contact
broadcast
your local
booth.
Agraria
Dakota Bank,
Insurance
here
Company
for
agent.
you.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative,
Welcome
we are
back to the
dedicated to
Dakota
supporting
Bank
the success of our
broadcast booth.
farmers and the
Dakota
health
Bank,
of our communities
here
for
for
generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do. And that
Welcome
includes
back to the
inspiring
Dakota
the next
Bank
generation
broadcast
of
booth.
agricultural
Dakota Bank,
leaders.
here for you.
Bolt Marketing and Crop Insurance is locally owned and operated and has been assisting ag producers in South Dakota, Minnesota, and North Dakota for over 20 years. We not only
Welcome
stand behind our
back
ag
to the
producers by
Dakota
helping them
Bank
manage their
broadcast
risk
booth.
through marketing
Dakota
and crop
Bank,
insurance. We
here
also stand
for
behind our
you.
youth and youth activities by coaching, volunteering, and reinvesting in our future leaders. We know how important it is to ensure the future for both our youth and our farmers. Bolt Marketing and Crop
Welcome
Insurance
back
is a
to
proud
the
sponsor
Dakota
of the
Bank
Webster area
broadcast
Bearcats,
booth.
equal opportunity
Dakota
provider.
Bank, here for you.
Yeah.
Welcome
Another
back
one.
to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here
Yep.
for you.
Man, this town has changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things we look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank.
Welcome back
Those
to
with
the
empathy
Dakota
and a
Bank
commitment
broadcast
to doing
booth.
what's right.
Dakota
Build
Bank,
their careers with
here
us.
for you.
If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer? Go with integrity. Go with teamwork.
Welcome back
Go
to
with
the
Dakota
Dakota
Bank.
Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the
Welcome back
farmers
to
and
the
ranchers
Dakota
we serve,
Bank broadcast
our
booth.
customers have
Dakota
a voice
Bank,
in how we work,
here for you.
a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth.
Hi, my
Dakota
name is Shauna
Bank,
Miyake,
here
owner of
for
Big
you.
Cell Funeral Service in Webster. Death is never an easy time. When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust us to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that
Welcome
celebrates
back
the unique
to the
life being
Dakota
honored.
Bank
Our staff is
broadcast
committed
booth.
to providing
Dakota
your
Bank,
family with the highest
here
quality
for
care
you.
and service in your time of need. Big Cell Funeral Service in Webster is and always has been locally owned and operated, serving your family since 1924. Visit our website at
Welcome back to the
bigcellfuneral.com.
Dakota Bank
Dave Haler
broadcast
Automotive
booth.
Cares, and
Dakota
we're
Bank,
open and here to serve
here
you, our
for
loyal
you.
customers, with free pickup and delivery of your service vehicle, or if you're in the market for something new, we've got some great incentives from Chevrolet and Buick. Shop our classic car showroom, Highway
Welcome
12
back
Classic.
to the Dakota
Visit our
Bank
newly
broadcast
redesigned
booth.
website.
Dakota
Give us a
Bank,
call,
here
shoot us an email
for
or a
you.
text, whatever it takes. From our floor to your door, it's that easy. Dave Haler Automotive, East Highway 12 in Webster. On the web, halerauto.com.
Welcome back to
Blast
the Dakota
Wi-Fi
Bank
Advanced Parental
broadcast
Controls
booth.
allows
Dakota
you to
Bank,
restrict internet
here
content by
for you.
category, block specific websites, or even disable apps like TikTok and Snapchat, all from the Blast Wi-Fi app. You can track where time is spent online
Welcome back
and set
to
time
the
limits
Dakota
to create
Bank
healthier
broadcast
habits.
booth.
These
Dakota
device
Bank,
limits ensure work
here
takes
for
priority
you.
over gaming. Manage your home Wi-Fi and create balance for your family with Blast Wi-Fi, powered by ITC.
Core Cares
Welcome
helps
back to
individuals
the
stay
Dakota
at home
Bank
by offering
broadcast
caregiving,
booth.
nursing,
Dakota
and
Bank,
medical alert systems
here
in
for
over
you.
55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team
Welcome
through
back
customized
to the
training
Dakota
and comprehensive
Bank
benefits.
broadcast booth.
To learn more
Dakota
about
Bank,
job opportunities
here
or
for
services,
you.
visit our website at corecares.com. Core Cares, proudly serving our community.
Advertising can be a struggle.
Welcome
Where to
back
spend
to
your
the
money?
Dakota
Are you
Bank
reaching the
broadcast
right
booth.
audience?
Dakota
If you are
Bank,
looking for an effective
here
method that
for you.
reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your
Welcome
team
back
or reach
to
the
the
region
Dakota Bank
and state.
broadcast
Plus,
booth.
a portion
Dakota
of all
Bank,
sales go
here
directly
for
back
you.
to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
With industry-leading warranties. Our years of
Welcome
experience
back
and
to
our
the
extensive
Dakota
in-house
Bank
engineering and
broadcast
manufacturing
booth. Dakota
capabilities
Bank,
allow us to
here
control
for you.
specifications, drive on-time delivery, and provide today's advanced solutions to tomorrow's demands. Someday I'll own a Marine Johnson.
Welcome
Marine
back
Johnson.
to the Dakota
Leading
Bank
technology,
broadcast booth.
lasting
Dakota
performance.
Bank, here for you. Northside Implement is proud to be your short-line dealer for the past 40 years. They handle over 30 different manufacturers, including Great Plains, Vermeer, Versatile. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast
carry a
booth.
huge selection
Dakota
of
Bank
parts to support your
here
equipment.
for you.
Northside Implement strives at taking care of their customers, and they enjoy doing it. Northside Implement is your dealer for all your needs. Give them a call today. Northside Implement is a proud
Welcome
supporter
back
of all
to the
Webster
Dakota
area
Bank
sports and
broadcast
activities.
booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest
Welcome
problems
back
in places
to the
across
Dakota
South Dakota,
Bank
Nebraska,
broadcast
and
booth.
Iowa.
Dakota Bank,
Utilizing brilliant
here
methods
for you.
such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems,
Welcome
call
back
800
to the
Kill
Dakota
Bugs.
Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank.
This is
here
what
for
matters.
you.
This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what
Welcome
defines
back
us
to
in
the
South
Dakota Bank broadcast
This
booth.
is
Dakota
sportsmanship.
Bank, here
School
for
sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic
You. Welcome
Administrators
back
Association.
to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends.
Welcome
how to
back
fit in.
to the Dakota
how to be
Bank
cool.
broadcast booth.
We want
Dakota
our children
Bank,
to have everything
here
they'll need
for you.
to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high
Welcome
school
back
sports
to
or
the
activities.
Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota
A membership
Bank,
with Sioux Valley
here
Co-op
for
will
you.
benefit you. Simply put, a membership with Sioux Valley Co-op is ownership. They're owned and controlled by members. No outside investors. So all of
Welcome
their
back
annual
to the
revenues go
Dakota
back to their
Bank
customers.
broadcast booth.
Become a
Dakota
member
Bank,
today.
here
You
for
will
you.
benefit.
Sioux Valley Co-op.
your energy needs with service guaranteed.
Thriven is a proud sponsor of all Bearcat activities. Your money should work as hard for you as you work for it. As a Thriven team of financial advisors, we're here to help you find the right solutions for your financial goals. From financial advice and investments to insurance, banking, and generosity programs, find a full range of options to fit your unique financial needs.
Welcome back to
to see how
the
your
Dakota
money can do
Bank
more, please call
broadcast
Tanner
booth.
Christensen and
Dakota
Brittany
Bank.
Zupke of Dakota
Here
Associates
for
at
you.
605-345-3635. We proudly serve people all over the Northeast region of South Dakota. Go Bearcats.
The foundation for how we do business
Welcome back
is
to
right in
the
our initials.
Dakota Bank
W-E.
broadcast booth. Dakota
We.
Bank. Here
Everything
for
we
you.
do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed,
Welcome back to
we
the
do it
Dakota
together.
Bank broadcast booth. Dakota
That's
Bank.
the power
Here for
of we.
you.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing.
Welcome back to the
CHS
Dakota
and the
Bank
farmers and ranchers
broadcast
we
booth.
serve know all
Dakota
about
Bank.
change.
Here
Because together,
for you.
we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative
Welcome
tools that
back
help crops
to the
grow,
Dakota
to grain
Bank
processing
broadcast
expertise,
booth.
to
Dakota
energy
Bank.
solutions,
Here
we create
for you.
connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Discover the ultimate boating experience at Dave's Marine in Webster. With a wide
Welcome
selection of
back
luxury
to the
Bennington
Dakota
and South
Bank
Bay
broadcast
pontoons and
booth.
Lund fishing boats,
Dakota
all
Bank.
powered by high-performance
Here
Mercury
for
and
you.
Yamaha engines, ensuring a smooth and powerful ride. Feel the need for speed with Sea-Doo, personal watercraft, or Malibu. It's your lake frontage with docks and lifts by Hewitt and Shore Station.
Welcome
Brands
back
we're proud
to
to
the
sell,
Dakota
you're proud
Bank
to own.
broadcast
Visit
booth.
Dave's Marine on
Dakota
East Highway
Bank.
12 in Webster
Here
or online
for
at
you.
Dave's Marine, WebsterSD.com. Go Bearcats!
Herman's Cafe has been serving Webster with breakfast, lunch, and supper since 1976.
Welcome
Start your
back
morning
to
off
the
with one of our
Dakota
freshly
Bank
baked caramel or
broadcast
cinnamon
booth.
rolls, and
Dakota
then head
Bank.
into lunch and grab a
Here
hot beef
for
or pork
you.
combination, or check out our Facebook for other daily lunch specials. Enjoy a hearty evening meal and check out our 12-ounce ribeyes, or opt for other entrees such as our
Welcome
walleye
back
fillet
to
or
the
country fried
Dakota
steak.
Bank broadcast
Finish off the day
booth.
with a homemade
Dakota
piece
Bank.
of pie or soft
Here
ice cream.
for you.
Good luck, Bearcats!
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things
Welcome
we
back
look for
to
when
the
growing
Dakota
our
Bank
team at Dakota
broadcast
Bank.
booth.
Those
Dakota
with
Bank.
empathy and a
Here
commitment to
for
doing
you.
what's right build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer?
Welcome
Go
back
with
to
integrity.
the Dakota Bank
Go with
broadcast
teamwork.
booth.
Go
Dakota
with
Bank.
Dakota Bank.
Here for you.
Looking for seasonal work? Join Johnson Farms in Holmquist, South Dakota. We need truck drivers and tractor operators for spring planting and fall harvest. Safety is our top
Welcome
priority.
back to
We
the
offer training
Dakota
for
Bank
newcomers
broadcast
and welcome
booth.
experienced
Dakota
operators.
Bank.
Interested?
Here
Call us
for
at
you.
605-380-7435. Be part of a dedicated team committed to excellence in farming and community support. Don't miss this opportunity. Contact
Welcome
us today.
back to
Proud
the
sponsor
Dakota
of Webster
Bank
and
broadcast
surrounding
booth.
area
Dakota
athletics
Bank.
and events.
Here for you.
Roots Kitchen and Tap House, locally owned by lifelong South Dakotans, is located in the heart of downtown Webster.
Welcome
Serving
back
Italian
to the
fare,
Dakota Bank
pizza, and a
broadcast
wide
booth.
assortment
Dakota
of beverages,
Bank.
Roots
Here
is open
for
Thursday
you.
through Sunday. Enjoy their new gluten-free menu and events center. Proudly supporting Webster athletics and events, Roots Kitchen and Tap House is your go-to
Welcome
spot
back
for
to the
delicious
Dakota
food
Bank
and community
broadcast
spirit.
booth. Dakota Bank. Here, discover Schmidt's Custom Meats for custom cut fresh meats, never frozen, and their very own jerkies, brats, and sausages made with their original family recipes. Their shop also offers groceries, to the beverages, spirits, guns, ammo, live bait, hunting accessories, and lodging. Schmidt's Custom Meats proudly sponsors Webster athletics and events. Experience the best in top-notch quality and genuine local service with Schmidt's Custom Meats. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank, here for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast.
Times like
Dakota
these,
Bank,
it's good to know
here
there's a place
for you.
where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart.
Welcome
and
back
sharing
to the
stories
Dakota
is
Bank
just a way of
broadcast
life.
booth.
It's
Dakota
good to
Bank,
be home.
here for
Agraria
you.
Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back to the Dakota
The
Bank
word
broadcast
cooperative
booth.
means
Dakota
working
Bank,
together
here
for a common
for you.
purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted
Welcome
in our
back to the
communities,
Dakota
Actegra
Bank
strives
broadcast
to instill
booth.
dedication,
Dakota Bank,
determination,
here for
and
you.
integrity in everything we do. And that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast
and has
booth.
been assisting
Dakota
ag
Bank,
producers in South
here
Dakota,
for
Minnesota,
you.
and North Dakota for over 20 years. We not only stand behind our ag producers by helping them manage their risk through marketing and crop insurance, we also stand behind our youth and youth activities by coaching,
Welcome
volunteering,
back to the
and
Dakota
reinvesting in our
Bank
future
broadcast
leaders.
booth.
We know how
Dakota
important
Bank,
it is to ensure
here
the future
for
for
you.
both our youth and our farmers. Bolt Marketing and Crop Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Webster area Bearcats, equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth.
Yeah.
Dakota Bank, here for you.
Another one. Yep. Man, this town's
Welcome
changed.
back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth.
About damn time.
Dakota Bank, here for you. Welcome back to the Dakota Bank broadcast booth. Dakota Bank,
These are just a
here
few
for
things we
you.
look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank. Those with empathy and a commitment to doing what's right. Build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping
Welcome
others,
back to the Dakota
Bank's
Bank
calling.
broadcast booth.
Will
Dakota
you
Bank,
answer?
here for you.
Go with integrity. Go with teamwork. Go with Dakota Bank.
Agriculture
Welcome
is
back
like
to
no
the
other
Dakota
business,
Bank broadcast booth.
which makes Farm
Dakota
Credit
Bank,
Services of
here
America
for
like
you.
no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do.
Welcome back
and
to
share
the
in our
Dakota
success.
Bank broadcast booth.
Discover a
Dakota
lender
Bank,
that works for
here
you
for
at
you.
Farm Credit Services of America.
Hi, my name is Shauna Miyake, owner of Mixdell Funeral Service in Webster. Death
Welcome
is never
back
an easy
to the
time. When you
Dakota Bank
experience the loss of
broadcast
a loved
booth.
one, you
Dakota
can trust
Bank.
us to guide you.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Webster area cross country meet. This is Jason Ritchie and Mike Wiley going to try doing our drone thing here with the kids.
Beautiful day, no wind, temperature's nice. These are all way down.
Yeah, but we're coming across over here loud.
Okay. Well, there's not a lot of crowd noise. Anyway, meet set to kick off here at 2 p.m. with boys and girls varsity. Girls varsity running first. The varsity runs 5,000 meters, which is about 3.11 miles. It's different than running on a track. That's why they call it cross country. It's up hills, down hills. Got to look out for holes, all kinds of different things. The course is laid out in Webster. It's a multi-loop course. And coaches like it because they get plenty of contact with their athletes, meaning they can go here and run 100 yards while the athlete finishes a loop, and then they come back to where the coach is. Finish line is just off the parking lot, kind of west of the Armory buildings. And the starting line is out in the middle of the course.
Would it be hole 3, it looks like to me?
What's that?
Hole 3, correct?
Yep. And you just take it over, and when they start going and stuff, let's take a look at, boys and girls varsity. We may not have the battery to cover the JV, but they run 3,000 meters, which is 1.86 miles. Looking at their schedule for the rest of the year, on Thursday the 19th, they go to Aberdeen Roncalli. On Thursday the 26th, they have the Clark Invitational. October 1st, they go down to Sioux Valley. And October 7th, they run in the ECC, which is held at Clear Lake this year. And, of course, on October 10th, the NEC right here on Webster's course. And the 16th is Region 1A right here on Webster to see who qualifies for the state cross-country meet at Hart Ranch in Rapid City on the 26th of October.
What teams we have on here, Mike?
All right, it's a big slate of teams here. We have Britton Hecla, Clark Willow Lake, Dual, Esteline Hendricks, Falkton area, Florence Henry, Groton area, Ipswich, James Valley Christian, Leola, Northwestern, Potter County, Sisseton, Tri-State, Warner, Wabash Summit, Waverly South Shore, and of course our Webster area Bearcats.
Just looking, kind of zoom down there, Mike. It looks like we have 3 girls running. It was what it looks like to me.
Are they off? Are they running yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
By my knowledge, James Valley Christian tends to be a pretty good cross-country team. I have not seen much of the results of the year, but traditionally that's one team that has always been competitive.
Looks like the chase cart and the trail cart are getting out on the course right now.
For those of you that aren't familiar with cross-country, what that is, there's a lead cart to keep the athletes on the correct path. The path also has these marking flags, and different colored flags mean different things, like a right turn or a left turn. And then there's a trail cart in case an athlete get injured out on the course or can't finish.
Looks like Mr. Case is going to be the lead cart, longtime principal for the Bearcats.
Interesting thing, in some college meets they can't use a golf cart.
Uh-oh, am I too low?
I don't know. Hello?
Yeah. So, Mike is getting our starting lineup for the Bearcats. I'm going to apologize. We're not going to know the other runners. Unlike other sports, that they have, the other teams usually would have numbers, but we don't have them. So, we're going to try getting everybody on the broadcast. So, just going to, again, kind of dictate this. We're going to run the drone for, I'd say, 90% of the meet, and we'll be doing the stationary camera as we switch batteries. I don't think my drone battery will last the whole race, so we're going to switch batteries throughout the race. Mike, who do we got for starting lineup?
All right,
for the Bearcats?
looking at the girls, the varsity lineup today consists of Abby Garrett, Abby Mays, and Hannah Sonstebo. Other athletes that will run JV for the girls are Dawn Here, Jocelyn Rumsa, Chloe Garrett, Presley McClurg, and Remy Hipsch. On the boys' side, the varsity consists of Alec Garrett, Blaze McGregor, Gabriel Gaikowski, Grady Wagner, Jace Voss, Jackson Nimmer, and Justin Ponce. Other athletes on the boys.
I'm going to stop you, Mike. I'm going to stop you. We're getting ready to start the race here. They're off. If you heard that or not.
Yeah, you can hear. I don't know if they heard it, but you can hear a gunshot.
All kind of start out of line and kind of come together. Should have another monitor so you could watch this, Mike.
Yeah. You can see them off in the distance running, and then they get lost between the trees for us, but not in the eagle eyes of the drone. Anyway, the remainder of the runners for Webster area: Aiden Cyrus, Cohen Halverson, Cooper Gregerson, Easton Ermer, Gavin Larson, and Vance Tollefson. Making sure I didn't miss somebody there. Don't think I did. If we did, let us know and we'll get them on the next broadcast.
Well, and the thing about cross country, it looks like to me, I mean, it's, like you said, a lot of up and down.
Turns around greens and And if anybody has a suggestion as to improvements for our cross country, or any broadcast for that matter, please feel free to let us know. The other thing is, if you've got some young kids here from Webster that want to learn to broadcast, learn the digital portions, the technical stuff, if Jason and I can learn it, you sure can. And a shout out to Luke down at TLC for helping sponsor that drone. That's kind of what makes this broadcast possible.
Shit. Sorry.
Jason's watching the race on the.
Well, I'm almost hitting trees is my problem.
Get a little more height.
I did.
Webster has a 2-lap for varsity, 2 full laps. And then they'll finish up. They'll actually finish up, come around 9th green, which is right in front of us here in the golf clubhouse, and finish going away from us.
Looks like a young girl from Clark is out in the lead right now. There's our first Webster girl, it looked like. Maybe I missed them.
There's not going to be a lot of conversation here for us being new to broadcasting this. We were trying to figure out a way to do it in other years with a...
And like you said, Mike, we're going to do the best to kind of, what I'm doing is I'm just working in positions where I looked at the course yesterday saying, okay, if I go here, I can get the girls at certain intervals.
What's neat here is the team support, because the members from all the teams really spread out on the whole course. You're hardly alone anywhere. And they cheer on everybody. There's been other years when the meets are a little later where Webster's football team has come out on the side hill of the 9th green here and cheered for not just Webster athletes, but whichever athletes there are.
So there's our lead cart right there. So it's going to kind of settle right here and watch the girls come around where we're at right here. The bad thing is when we zoom, here comes the young lady from Clark still in the lead.
The binoculars wouldn't even help you a whole bunch here because the trees are just green and full. Course looks amazing. They've had some remodeling to the Webster interior of the golf course, and it's just fabulous. We're actually sitting underneath the deck right now, camera on top of the deck, drone flying off, but the interior of the clubhouse is redone. They redid the front porch here.
They did a nice job of marking out the course for the kids. Flags, and you got the
cones.
No, actually flags.
Oh, yeah. And do they have different color flags? Can you see them, or?
Well, they're yellow, so I'm not sure.
I think yellow is a left turn and red is a right turn. Maybe I'm not sure. I do know they have that. I don't know the convention names or colors.
There's 2 Bearcats that just went in front of us. Again, I apologize for not having names here. It's tough to kind of, without numbers, to keep track of, if you want to say who's who. And there's our chase cart. So I'm going to, what I may do is just...
I see them out on the course there running.
I may just follow them up above here a little bit just to kind of go. You can kind of see a bird's eye view of where everybody's at. And we got the lead kind of.
Throughout the race, they'll probably space out a little bit where we can't keep them all in the same shot, but that's probably already occurred.
Yep, young lady from, like I said, from
Clark.
Clark is out in the lead right now.
Willow Lake. But you're not calling a comet, so I'll give you a prop.
Don't tempt me.
And I believe the lead cart might be.
So what I'm doing is just we went back to a single screen. I'm going to bring the drone back, change batteries, and we'll be able to see the girls as they come around here.
Yeah, I'll keep you on here. Clark is definitely out front. They're just coming up by the cart house right now. It's a kind of an uphill, hard-packed path. Then they'll transition maybe even to a little asphalt and then back to some rough grass as they make the left-hand turn. And on the next lap, this will be the finish turn. So a young lady from Clark Willow Lake out front. And then it's black and red. That might be Esteline. Could be Siston too, I'm not sure. Couple runners from Millbank. I think that's Potter County. And then a little pack of them coming right here. With all kinds of colors. Warner, I see a couple W's with the blue. Boy, we really need to know who's who.
I'm not sure if you even have all the coaches here.
No, I know it.
You know, Mike, we're lucky enough at a wrestling match we get.
Yeah. Hey, we need track wrestling for cross country. Jason's working on the drone again. He'll get that airborne here in just a split second. Yeah. Always remember to turn it on before you fly it.
It's amazing how that works. That's that much better.
And I can't hardly tell maroon from purple. I think that's a Webster runner right
there's
there.
There's a Webster runner.
There's one up front too, isn't it? That is an amazing sight, folks, to see that drone take off and fly. It's pretty fast.
Well, and you only got it in, I have it in cinematic mode, so it's not even in sport mode.
Yeah.
That's the amazing thing.
Here comes another Webster runner coming up the hill to make the turn at hole 9.
You see, I'm getting a bird's eye view of kind of where they ran. They kind of came across down hole 1, go on the outside there, go across the bridge. Then they're going to come around and go down hole number 2 is what they do. And they'll loop around hole 2 and come down 3.
Yep. Mr. Bloom is driving the chase cart to pick up anybody that gets hurt, and it happens. Twists an ankle, can't finish it.
Well, it's a beautiful day for cross country. I mean,
it's not hot. The sun's not bright. There's not a lot of wind. It's like it is a perfect day.
If you look, there's our chase cart right there, coming down hole 3 right now. I said I'm just kind of looking over here on.
That's coming up to the 1 fairway, the chase cart.
I'm going to go back over to kind of where I was sitting to start with, so we can look on coming down this will be the second lap, if you want to call it, for the race. So here comes the chase cart here. Young lady from
That's the lead cart you're talking about, not the chase cart, right?
Yep, you're right. Sorry, my fault. Young lady from Clark is still in the lead, but there's again, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit and see if I can get a better picture of who the young lady in second is. Can't see it.
And we have rules about how high we have to fly above the competition, so we can't just drop down close and get a look.
Yeah, we're staying off to the side, so we're not really above the course.
Can't fly near the jail or the airport.
This course is such an up and down course. I mean, you wouldn't think that's much of a hill, but
you compare it to Sistons, and this is pretty flat.
Oh, I bet. And like Mike was saying earlier, you look at the crowd there. The crowd is right on top of them, giving them a chance. I mean, really cheering them on.
And they don't cheer just for their kids. They cross country really is a family. They help everybody. I'm going to encourage people to jump on Webster School's homepage and take a look at the aerial shot you took of the new playground and the practice football field on there. It's just amazing. And did you ever post the water tower picture anywhere?
I haven't, no. I gave it to Nancy to post. I believe here's our first Bearcat runner. I believe it's that Sonstable is coming around, coming down hole 3 here. I'm going to kind of zoom out here a little bit, kind of gets so blurry when there.
And this is a rolling event. Once they finish, they will roll right into the boys varsity. The starter will be at the finish line, and he'll get in the golf cart and go back over to the finish along with the timer.
So who are the Webster runners again, Mike?
On the girls' side, we have Abby Garrett, Abby Mays, and Hannah Sonstable.
In the background there, you can see some of the Webster runners, boys runners, getting ready.
You go to the state meet where there's 300 of them lined up across, all in their own little box. And man, is it like a herd stampeding when they start out. They even have restart rules if you get knocked over in the first 100 meters.
I got to zoom out to find out where I'm at. So, kind of see where they're. Oh, I'm way off. Trying to find the chase cart now. That's what I'm trying to do.
Chase or lead?
Lead. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. So they're going down. I want to say, was that hole 5? Is that along the road over there, Mike?
That's along the highway, not the city street.
Okay, what's the city street? What?
Well, it's 7th Street.
What hole is that? Oh, there's the.
You got the map on that little. Where is that?
It's on the ground. I dropped it.
I can't bend over to pick it up either. What's interesting is most of these athletes will run this course before the meet. They'll get here early and travel the entire length of the meet before they even run it for competition.
They'll run it or walk it?
Combination of both. Some will walk, some will jog. I remember a coach a few years ago even had a wheel that he ran it with because he wanted to know at certain points where his athletes were. He was a college cross-country runner, and he had that measuring wheel, and he was able to track his coaches or his athletes' progress. I hear no, that's an airplane or something.
I probably should come down a little bit. I'm 177 feet up.
Catch an airplane in the nose.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't affect them much. It'd affect us pretty good.
That may be an end-of-life event for the drone, I believe.
But again, we want to really give TLC Marine a shout-out. They saw what we were doing and jumped on board and helped become sponsors for the drone. So thank you very much. I mean, not a lot of use for the drone besides, football was kind of the main focus. Love cross country. I mean, that was a dream of mine for years, and we're going to try maybe doing some golf in the spring and possibly track.
Yeah. Keep it away from trap, though.
Yeah, not trap. Be track. Yeah.
If we hear pull, you better duck.
I don't have to worry about me. I'm more worried about the drone. It's worth more than me. Again, they're kind of coming around.
We don't have a Booster Club sponsor, but
we do.
We do.
Yeah. We're going to give it to them because we don't have a game on Thursday. Thanks for reminding me of that, Mike.
Yep.
We're going to go with, I believe it's M&L Associates. Be Mary Lone is real estate. So.
And we don't always get every sponsor mentioned as often as we'd like, but it's a new program. We'll get better at it.
Is it M&L Ventures with Mary Lone and then Northside Equipment are the two we're going to shout out today for the coverage.
And it takes all these sponsors to make. I mean, we have backups now of most of our cables. We're working on some more monitors and other equipment.
Now this is just what we're talking about, Mike. Is this is for the Webster Booster Club?
Understand?
Yep.
Here comes the lead cart.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to zoom out then, and I'm going to get back to the finish line. Is what I'm going to do.
I like the fact it's some guts coming up this hill when you're tired, and then open it up and see what you got here for the finish. Clark runner has maintained just about that same lead, maybe extended it a little bit. But you can hear the fans encouraging her. If you look ahead, that's a team in black and red cheering on the green and white. So
now I'm going to apologize, Mike. You're not seeing anything because the fact is where I'm at. But
switch to the other camera.
Okay, I'm a guy. I can only do two things once, but I'm at the finish line now. So we're watching the young lady from Clark kind of finish up hard here. Cross the line. Oop.
And a little bit of a gap here. 1 and 2 were at least within eye shot, but.
Well, that young lady from Clark, it was close, and then that second lap, she opened it up.
Here's black and gold. That Falkton or Groton. That's probably Falkton.
At second?
Yeah.
Second.
And here's Potter County, followed closely by a green and black. But we're going to have a race here. Somebody's. See what they got here. Can you get these two back?
They're coming in. Yeah, I'll catch them coming down the backstretch here.
And they're going to catch the Potter County here.
Yep. Oh,
she hit the Jets. Whoop! They're here.
She said, "Not today."
Coach is going. See, I told you had a lot more in the tank.
Yep.
And for me, we got to give a shout-out to Mike Schlachter from Potter County, who we could only find 2 other schools that had broadcast cross-country. Both of them did it with stationary, long-range wireless cameras, and I believe we're the first drone, so... Coach is up here encouraging...
Is that Mike yelling?
That might be Mike.
Sounds like Mike.
It did.
I had to look up because we've heard him doing wrestling a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much cross country. Well, his girl's trying to catch the one in front of her. No, I could be able to...
Yeah, they get close, and then all of a sudden they hear footsteps, and then that front one sometimes just hits the Jets.
Yeah, that is Mike.
Yeah.
Ooh. The thing about it is you watch these kids, they give it their all. I mean, they come across that line and they sometimes collapse. You got a race here going for not sure what placing, but that was right there.
And they do have team events based on placing. I think it's a top 3, and then they use the others in case of ties.
Young lady from Warner, she kind of passed one trying to catch another, but it's not going to get it done.
And I think it's a low point system.
The interesting thing to me, Mike, I've always watched, you watch these kids, they're coming across the line, they're all hitting a stopwatch on their hands. Their hands. I mean, again, that just tells you they're trying to beat themselves a lot of times, right?
Well, many times cross country it's an internal race. Certain people have certain gifts, and it's really about beating yourself the next time. Be better today than you were yesterday. And that's our first Bearcat, isn't it?
Yep. That's that young Sensible girl. I believe she's a 8th grader, 7th grader, I believe. 7th or 8th, maybe an 8th. Hannah, I think, is her first name, is it not?
So you can see, too, the little path of spectators that keep you on track to the finish line.
Well, encouragement. There's really a lot of encouragement there.
But it's you're 3 miles in, and you got 100 yards to catch that guy that's 20 yards in front of you.
Would you say the girls' varsity is 3.11 miles?
3.11, 5,000 meters.
What is that the boys? Boys is the same thing?
5,000, yep.
Yeah, Mike's still encouraging his runners. You said he cut across the backside of the green to try to get her there to help encourage her on.
Encourage on that side. That's exactly what he's doing too. They get more touches on their athlete. They like that.
I'm not sure the athletes like it, but
no taking time off because there's probably another coach on the other side.
You know, this, at least the nice thing about this last 100 meters is a downhill.
Downhill, yeah.
You know, you don't have to finish uphill.
Every little bit helps.
Got another race coming here at young lady from Potter County, it looks like. I think couldn't quite catch her, the young lady in front of her.
But even the finish line is created like a Y and then funnels in to keep the placers in line.
Well, and you got our, what would you call him, our head ref, would you call him?
Yep.
That'd be Robert. You know, I think he's...
Robert Kozniski.
Yep. Here's our next Bearcat young lady's going to come around hole 9, coming down the last 100 meters.
That must be Abby Mays.
Coming into your screen here shortly. I can turn it here, and we can... There she comes, right there. Coming down the last stretch. She's going to strengthen her stride a little bit more. Finishing strong. You always got to appreciate when people walk in front of you as you're running down there.
Yeah.
I'm sure
it's not a real high glory sport. It's about internal motivation and
a lot of mental toughness, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
And it's one of the few that, you don't have to be blessed with great speed. If you put the miles in, you can be competitive. And some of the miles, I remember a girl from Britain a few years ago, Barrett, and she just put several thousand miles on in the summer.
So I'd like to know the, not that I need to, the story of this young lady running down here right now, Mike. She's, I think not where she's from, but she's, I wonder if she's battling some kind of cancer. She's bald-headed.
I don't know.
So my point is, my prayers.
She's out.
Her. Yep.
She's out competing. Yeah. Love it.
Yep. She's putting.
Not letting anything get her down.
Kind of as you go along here, you just kind of see. Again, it's a long course.
And you still see people out encouraging the last ones coming in. They're not leaving them hanging out.
Nope. Again, this last run up the hill, we can see the chase cart coming here. These girls just get that long hill coming up. And I'm going to switch over here quick. You go to that long hill coming up. You can see that. You come around hole 9 here. And here comes, is that Abby?
Abby Garrett.
Abby Garrett's coming in. She picked up a couple girls in front of her at the end.
Her pace is quickened here, especially around the 9th green.
And
but it looks to be too far to catch the front one.
Yeah, but she might get caught from behind on this one.
The one she passed.
Yep. Yeah, what a valiant effort. Oh, I don't know. It's a race. And
I think we got it.
We did get her.
Yeah, Rubbin is racing. She's kind of running in front of him.
Hey, box out.
Yeah.
We'll box out. So that's how the girls' varsity race is going to end. We're going to go to commercial. We'll come back for the boys.
Arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Our staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. Fixed Style Funeral Service in Webster is and always has been locally owned and operated, serving your family since 1924. Visit our website at fixedstylefuneral.com.
Dave Haler Automotive cares, and we're open and here to serve you, our loyal customers, with free pickup and delivery of your service vehicle, or if you're in the market for something new, we've got some great incentives from Chevrolet and Buick. Shop our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. Visit our newly redesigned website, give us a call, shoot us an email or a text, whatever it takes. From our floor to your door, it's that easy. Dave Haler Automotive, East Highway 12 in Webster, on the web, halerauto.com.
Blast Wi-Fi Advanced Parental Controls allows you to restrict internet content by category, block specific websites, or even disable apps like TikTok and Snapchat, all from the Blast Wi-Fi app. You can track where time is spent online and set time limits to create healthier habits. These device limits ensure work takes priority over gaming. Manage your home Wi-Fi and create balance for your family with Blast Wi-Fi, powered by ITC.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Todd Sandel today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
With industry-leading warranties. Our years of experience and our extensive in-house engineering and manufacturing capabilities allow us to control specifications, drive on-time delivery, and provide today's advanced solutions to tomorrow's demands. Someday I'll own a Marine Johnson. Marine Johnson. Leading technology, lasting performance.
Northside Implement is proud to be your short line dealer for the past 40 years. They handle over 30 different manufacturers, including Great Plains, Vermeer, Versatile, Bushhawk, MacDon, and many more. They also carry a huge selection of parts to support your equipment. Northside Implement strives to taking care of their customers, and they enjoy doing it. Northside Implement is your dealer for all your needs. Give them a call today. Northside Implement is a proud supporter of all Webster area sports and activities.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
I'm definitely doing that this year. I've hounded Swartos every year at state cross country, and they just look at you like you're an idiot.
Well, you know, the thing is,
yeah.
Well, the thing is, what you need to say is, you know, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Let us bring somebody in who will do this.
They won't, because I said, "Why? Let's get Live Ticket here next year. Live Ticket. Well, we'll have to bid it out." It's like, I don't give a shit what you do. Well, I said somebody's got to be here. So. Well,
you know, you pay Jody $1,000.
So we are getting ready for the boys' meet to start here. We got the Robert Kwasniewski is out there walking across, getting ready to line up here. Looks like we have as many in the boys as we do girls. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, bet.
See ya.
Oh, yeah, see.
You want to jump on, Slaughter? If you want to get on here, I'll let you get on the headset. You got to go coach, I understand.
I don't have any boys running this race.
No boys?
No boys running this race, yeah.
What we need to do is do a better job of getting a monitor so you can look at this. So you have, how many you have junior high boys running?
Junior high boys, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Robert's getting out front here. Pan out a little bit so you can see the start. They're off. And I just went off of smoke is all I did. the challenge for me is learning the controls of the drone. That's the challenge.
Yep. That's a great picture, though.
So they have the same course as the girls, it looks like. I'm in a different position here. Was that right? James Valley Falcon duel for, okay.
Insistent will have a runner in there. They all run about the same time, around 17, 17:20. So those should be your top 4 or 5 runners.
So what I try to do then is just get around and
Circle around and catch them coming around the corner, yeah. Yep. Craig's quite a ways out front. They're driving the so I guess it's good.
you know, it a little grainy from my perspective, but it may be how I have it set up too. I was trying to talking to Mike Wiley, the starters for the Bearcats are Alex Garrett, Blaze McGregor, Gabriel Gaikowski, Grady Wagner, Jace Voss, and Jack Nimmer, and Justin Ponce. The interesting thing is I came out here yesterday so I could at least, I've golfed this, but as far as how the course went, I'm going, okay, I need to figure out where the best place to set up is. I mean, I did have Nathan check with the state and ask him, what my requirements were and for cross country, and never really got told anything. I was what I'd like to have done, just for again my own selfish purposes, would have been to have it so I could kept track of the Webster kids. There's our lead cart right there.
Yep.
And but not sure who that is.
When they're running under trees, it's kind of hard to see them.
Kind of 4 bunched up front there, it looks like. Assistant, I think you're right, probably in 4th right now.
And they all ran against each other in the Redfield meet last week.
Oh, really?
All those same guys that ran that time. James Valley Falcon and Dual all ran against each other last week.
So who are the top runners you think in the Class A? Who would you say?
Class A, I can tell you. Let's look it up here. South Dakota. Your top runners. Brown from Dakota Valley, Ship from Custer.
Brown from Dakota Valley. Is his dad John?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Around here, Miller would be Pierce Baumberger. But all the other ones are from Sioux Falls, Hill City, Dakota Valley. Sisseton, that Graf from Sisseton, who's up front.
Okay.
Millbank, there's a Heller from Millbank. I don't know if he's not running here.
Yeah, Millbank's not here today, so they're.
There's a couple dual kids.
Are they coming up? Yep, I'm going to switch cameras here. We're going to go to 5. There, maybe. Yeah, that's right.
So you got you got JVC, you got Faulkton.
Faulkton, JVC.
Yep, Faulkton, JVC, Dual, and Frederick, all in the top 4. Yep, and Dual has got a second runner in 5th, and JVC's got a runner in 6th, and Dual's got a runner in 7th. So Dual's got 4th, 5th, and 7th. So they're actually leading the meet right now. That's pretty impressive. But JVC's got 1st and 6th.
So, Mike, you grab the headset right there, put it on.
Yeah, so right now you got Duals looks like they're leading the meet with, they got runners in the top 5. And James Valley's in 1st, and then looks like Frederick's in 2nd, Faulkton's in 4th, and Duals in 5th. They're coming around here in like 7th and 8th. Bearcats got one in like, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th the Bearcats runner is. I'm not sure, I see his backs to me, so I can't tell. Frederick's in 14th, Faulkton 15th. Then we got a slug of runners coming through here. Clark Willow Lake, Dual again, Frederick. JVC's got a couple guys, Sisseton. Yeah, good bunch of runners coming around the corner. Dual, Clark Willow Lake. Webster's got another runner coming around the corner, Faulkton. Tri-State's got a runner coming. Actually got 2 runners coming together. And then Leola. And then Frederick again and Faulkton, followed by a Sisseton runner coming up the hill here around the green. And then after that, we've got after the Sisseton runner, we've got another Frederick runner. Kind of getting spread out here on this first real lap. And that normally happens. You get about 2,000 into it, and you get spread out pretty good.
Kind of separate them a little bit.
And a lot of these guys here towards the back of the pack, they look pretty young. Some of these guys look like got to be probably junior high, maybe freshman, sophomore. So good start for these guys. Webster's got a couple guys running down here right in front of us. Tri-State's got a couple more. Warner's got a runner there. There's another Faulkton runner. So a lot of good kids, young kids. Looks like it's going to be a good future for cross country here.
Yeah, that's a lot of hard work. These kids got to put in good hard work in the summertime.
Yeah, you got to log your miles if you want to be good.
Did you run in college?
I did not run in college. I wrestled, but I ran track. I didn't run cross country. No.
You ran cross country in high school, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, ran cross country in high school. Yeah, 3 years. They didn't have it my freshman year.
Really?
And then Terry Weichel started it our sophomore year and said, "You're running cross country." And,
You said yes, sir.
And there's not much else you can do when he says you're running cross country.
You say yes, sir.
So you say yes, sir. Yep. Yeah.
So was he coaching the cross country then?
Yeah, he was coaching cross country. Yeah. So it was. I don't know what happened there. I have to go back and look at the history, but they quit it for a few years, and then started back up when I was a sophomore.
So my question is, how did he do the boot stomp on the cross country course?
He really didn't boot stomp. He rode his bike with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He'd ride his bike with us. So we'd go out in the country and run out in the country, and he'd ride his bike. Yep. Or some days he'd just drop us off and wait for us to come back. So I think every coach does that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who got up front there? Faulkton, Dual, and was it be Leola? No, it was a blue one. I'll get out of your way. You take a look there.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, they just came around the...
You're good. You're good. Can't go too far.
I can't. Yeah, you're right. So right there's the top three.
Yeah, top three. They're running good together. Yeah. It's going to be a foot race at the end. It's going to be interesting to see how this works out. This course has got some hills in it, so if you're not used to running hills, this'll drain you.
This'll yeah, up and down. You know, that last hill, then at least you get to run down the hill at the finish. But I mean, that's tough.
Yeah, that last hill's it's pretty steep hill. But you know, when you run state like Huron, state cross country in Huron, that had a lot of hills in it. And if you're not used to running hills, it's difficult.
How about Rapid? What will they be like?
Rapid's fairly flat. They start off and they come down a fairly steep short hill, and then it's pretty much flat after that. It's a few small hills, and then at the end you come back up that steep hill and finish. But it's really not a lot of steep hills. It's a little hillier than Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls is
flat.
Is flat. Yeah.
Isn't that just a soccer field?
It's a soccer field, basically. Yeah. They put a couple berms in to make it a little bit of a challenge, but it's not. It's flat, which I guess anybody can run flat in my mind. It's the courageous ones that run the hills.
Right. Yep. How about your guys' course? What's your guys' course like? You said your meet's on Saturday, right?
Yeah, ours is on Saturday, and it's fairly flat. It's got gradual hills. It's probably got an elevation change like this, but more gradual. You've got more. You utilize more hills here than we do. But overall, I'd say it's flatter than this. But when we run our course, we run up and down a couple fairways, and so it's very fan friendly. You can walk. You can see them 5 spots per race.
Okay.
And it's really nice that grandparents come out. They can watch and they can walk and see the whole race, and then you walk to the end. It's pretty fan friendly. Coach's done a nice job setting it up.
Well, yeah, I mean, these kids need encouragement. That's the best way to do it.
Oh yeah. When you're out there, it's a mind game.
Yep.
It's a lot like it's like wrestling. Yep. It's a mind game. You're talking to yourself all the time and.
What impresses me, all these kids most have watches, and they're usually, I mean, like I told Mike, they're going against themselves a little bit, I mean, they're clocking themselves.
Yeah, and then times are very difficult in cross country because, like, our course is pretty flat. Even when we ran in Hoven last week, that's flat. There isn't a hill at Hoven. And, maybe the tee box has got a hill in it, but it's flat. So when you're running 5K in Hoven versus 5K here, your times are going to be different.
True.
And your weather conditions will be different. This is 82 degrees here and a little bit of wind, not much, but you get if you run Highmore's wide open. You get a 30-mile-an-hour wind and you're running backwards.
Are they on? Where do they run? They run
their golf course, which is south of town.
Okay.
And when I ran it, there wasn't a tree on the place. But now they got a few trees. But still, your course really dictates your time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yep.
So that's why it's important to see your competition, or try to see competition.
Well, like you said, you're kind of competing against yourself is what you're doing, and so you got to kind of get used to that concept.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I want to go next now. I'm going to go to where they're going to come around. I laugh. If I had somebody who golfed this course a lot, they would know exactly where I wanted to go, but
it's a little different when you're looking over top.
I'm just trying to find my lead. They're going to be coming, like carts. Oh, they're actually coming around over here. Yep, they're already past that.
Oh, there's a cart. The cart was to your left.
Yeah, so if I go...
So they've kind of spread out. I couldn't tell with that first pack if they're still together, but it looked like
they were spread out a little bit. Looked like so. What we'll do is they're going. Yeah, I'm going to zoom out and come around to get a better view of where they're at, because there's the lead cart right there.
Yeah, because they're coming towards us here, aren't they?
Not yet.
Not
so
yet?
If you look on the screen, you'll see there's your lead guy right there.
Okay, yep, going around the green, yeah.
Yep.
But that comes towards us now.
Yep, that'll go to hole 8 then, is where it's coming to. So
And then down that long fairway.
Yep. So I'm going to move. Because they'll probably be coming around here shortly. There's the. There, if you look up now, they should be coming down the hill here.
Yep, here comes the cart.
So let's just take a look in here, see who we kind of got. Looks like the young man from Duel. Does that look right?
I'll tell you here in a sec. Yep, looks like looks like guy from Duel.
Followed by a guy in red, and then blue and.
No, you're good. You're good. You got a couple boys there. There's a Faulkton boy and a Duel.
So we're gonna go over to the.
Yeah, so you got Faulkton, you got Duel's first, Faulkton second, and then must be Frederick, and then James Valley Christian. Or is that James Valley Christian second? Let me look here.
I think James
Valley Christian, yep.
He is in second. Okay.
Yep, he's second. So the Duel boys in first, and JVC's in second.
So I'm just going to get in.
And there's a race to the finish.
I'm going to get that in the shot here where I'm kind of.
And then JVC's in second, and Frederick's in third.
Yeah, here we got the race.
It's a foot race.
Looks like the young man from Faulkton's going to come out in first, right?
JVC, yep.
Or JVC?
Yeah, JVC, yep.
James Valley Christian,
Yeah,
okay.
Faulkton's here coming in fifth, just rounding the green here. So you got JVC 1, Duel second, JVC third, and Frederick fourth, and then Faulkton's fifth, and Duel's coming back here with a sixth. So Duel's won the meet. They come in with second, fourth, and sixth, and Frederick, and then another Frederick runner, then a Duel runner, then another Frederick runner. So Frederick looks like they might come out of here with second.
Good for
if
them.
my points are right.
So is it Frederick by itself or Leola or Frederick together?
Well, it could be Leola Frederick. I'm guessing it probably is, but they're wearing a Frederick uniform.
Gotcha.
And then it's a ways before we see. I just seen another runner coming down the hill here. Actually, 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, it's quite a ways between the groups. We've got a Sisseton kid coming up the hill.
They really spread themselves out, so I'm going to, as we're playing here, I'm just going to.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that was Dax Franson from JVC, and I'm guessing it was at, I'm not sure how you call it, Horrigan?
Oh, yep, yeah. Yeah, I'd say Horrigan.
Horrigan
yeah.
from Duel.
Okay.
And then that's a Sisseton boy. I bet you that's Graff from Sisseton. And then.
So I'm kind of just, I got the camera right now on these guys coming.
Oh, sure.
And I'm going to switch over if we get a race. I'm guessing these 3 boys coming down here.
They're going to be a foot race,
yeah. I think so.
They're going to open it up here. That's Duel, and Frederick. And then Warner's there, and Faulkton. Faulkton gentleman's taking a run. He's going to pass the Warner boy, and then there's Webster Bearcat coming down the hill here.
Yep.
You got another Duel and another JVC coming around down the hill here. And then you have a JVC and a Clark Willow Lake and a Faulkton boy coming around the corner.
Got some races coming at the end here. I mean,
coming down that hill makes it easy to make that sprint.
It's like Wiley said before. He goes, one girl just took off running, and it's like the coach is going to say, "You had more in your tank." I know that. It's like it's easy for you to say.
Yeah, it's easy to say that when you're not running. Yeah. Well, I'll probably hang up the headphones and let you
Sounds
guys
good,
finish
Mike.
for the day.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, you bet.
Good luck this weekend.
We're going to do that this weekend.
Awesome. We'll have to watch it. Take care.
You bet. Thank you.
Set this over here because it's
Nope.
on that.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's fine. Thanks, Mike. That was Mike Schlockner, is a coach for Potter County, state champion wrestler, back for Gettysburg. He said he ran across country 3 years in high school because he only had 3 years. So, and as you're seeing here, we're just kind of got it on the young men coming in the line here. Webster's got a young gentleman coming around hole 9. It's going to be a race, I think, to the end here for him. He's got a guy, Florence Henry, right on his tail. We'll see if they pick it up. Nope. Young man Florence Henry picked it up. So I'm going to switch over again to kind of the hole 9 view. Let's just kind of switch back and forth between these two. Get that to work. Kind of get a little better picture coming in there. We're hole 9 for you. Again, I'm just going to kind of watch. If we have a foot race to the end, I'll switch over to it. It's always fun to see those young men really kind of give it their all here to finish up. It's a long race, 3.11 miles, 5K is what they consider it. A lot farther than I would want to run. That long, like I said, you just look at that climb on hole 9 to come around there. That is a climb, and to be part of that and to see it, I give them nothing but props for doing it. So as you look on hole 9 here, we're going to have, I believe it's one of these is going to be a Gaikowski coming up hole 9. I don't know these gentlemen good enough. Grady Wagner already went. Jace Voss went. Not sure. Actually, we got all three. Yep, all three Webster Bearcats are coming up hole 9 here together. We'll see if they have a sprint here at the end here. They're pushing hard. I'm going to switch to that view, kind of give him how fast he's coming down the hill finishing. You'll see him coming in the picture here shortly. There he is. And we got a foot race. And, I think Gaikowski got him at the line. Not sure on that one. We're going to switch back to that. And we're getting kind of towards the end of the race here. It's been I guess I'd like a little feedback, see how this worked. I thought it went okay. Was it perfect? By no means, but I kind of worked, I thought okay, kind of get in position. Boys, sure, kind of had a tougher time being where I need to be for them, but worked out okay. We're down to our final 3 runners, it looks like. I'm going to switch to, we'll get this gentleman coming up here from, let's see, Britain, I believe. And we'll zoom in on Webster's last runner coming across the line. Blaze McGregor for the Bearcats. And one more gentleman to come across. And that will conclude the 2024 Webster Area Cross Country Meet Varsity. They got JV boys and girls coming up next. And we'll break away from this and gonna sign off. So again, Webster Booster Club sponsors was M&L Ventures with Mary Lone, and Northside Equipment was the Webster Booster Club sponsors of the broadcast. So we'd like to thank them for coming on, partnering with the Webster Booster Club, and we'll go from there. So this is Jason Ritchie with Bearcats TV. Thanks for joining me. And again, don't be afraid to tell me your feedback. Thanks. Have a good night. God bless.